for a Honda, converted from gas to all electric. You can see where the engine's been removed. Engine goes, radiator goes, gas tank goes. You got no gas lines. You got basically no fluids other than the brakes. Okay. This is basically all the electronics of the car. There's your motor down here, big red lead.
Okay.
That's the motor. This is what they call the motor controller, which acts as the intelligence to make the motor and stuff run. And then you can see the rest is batteries and miscellaneous electronics. Keeps the rest of the car basically running. The far battery is for all the auxiliary stuff in the car, the wipers, radio, wind, you know, whatever, lights, all that other good stuff. And this is the charger simply for that 12-volt battery. Because you remove the engine, you got to put a vacuum back on for the brakes to keep your brakes. So it's a vacuum motor, vacuum pump, which makes the vacuum for the power brakes. So the rest of it's pretty kind of self-explanatory. You still got your brake reservoir, but again, there's none of the old fluid stuff, power steering, none of that stuff. It's all gone. We plug in to charge. It's nothing more than just a dryer plug. If you have an electric range or a dryer, just run an outlet from your garage. It's real simple. Just plug it in, charge right up. There's a total of 21 batteries, and there's 4 on top. There's actually 5 batteries underneath this, plus underneath the mat there's another 4 batteries. So there's 4 here, 8 here, that's 12. There's 13, and then what's in front makes 21 batteries total. Right. Now that we've seen the car, had a little explanation of what's going on with it, let's go for a ride. Alright.
That's the cycle analyst there.
So between us,
it gives you your voltage, here, right? Miles per hour, the amperage that you're using, the miles that you're traveling, and the best one is the amp hours. That tells you how much power you have in your battery packs. So I've also put like a little fuel gauge here that kind of tells you what your range is. If you're doing 150 amps, this is the voltage. So, and I've been able to go 43 miles so far. Actually, probably should get a little bit better, but it's somewhere around there.
And again, that's that brake. See here.
Okay, that gives power. Power vacuum brake. You'll hear a slight squeal, and it's supposed to do that at low speeds. It just tells you you're pushing the pedal. And see, in second gear, it actually has pretty good pep. We can't even use first gear because it's got too much power. You pretty much would burn rubber. Second gear again. I'll show you what third gear's like though. Third gear's the gear you put it at, so you can just forget about it.
Forget about it and go, huh?
Yeah. Notice I'm not using the clutch or any shifting when I come to a light. It's more of an average acceleration in third gear, but you can go clear up to 65 miles an hour just in third gear. You climb that hill pretty good. See, no shifting. See the gauge. I hit the pedal, you can see that 48 amps goes up, 180. And this car here doesn't have any trouble keeping up with traffic. This is still just third gear. Because of high torque, you can use third gear even in the city. So if you're in the city, use second gear if you want to kind of be zippy. We'll turn around up here and you can kind of see what third gear is kind of like on a hill. And that's one of the things you need to know too, how well this stuff will handle a hill. Getting on the freeway is a good example. Can you get on that thing fast enough? That's where some electric cars go wrong. They just don't have enough gum. Again, no gear shifting. Just the brake. This is probably my latest change, this Cycle Analyst. Combines all the different features in one unit. Now you can see this little 12 volt unit. It's simple, cheap, reliable, $6 at Harbor Freight. One of the quote good units is like $60. So this all been in third gear. And if I make some kind of bullet car, I think I can get it up to 100. Not that you always need that, but try to do that to break through some barriers. See, if you're going to have limited range, which is something I can't quite defeat just yet, you better have some other things that work good, like a good top speed, good acceleration, nice and quiet and clean. Kind of in the city is kind of an ideal place because it's nice and quiet. But you wouldn't know it's electric, and as I go down the street, nobody else knows it's electric either.
Yeah.
That other car, Snow Buggy, people know there's something different about it. You know, it's more my work car, prototype. Actually, that was my second car that I did. And I wanted to know if I lightened the weight, got a more aerodynamic shape. I had a Fiero, right? Fiero had a 40-mile range. Did my Snow Buggy too, and I had an 85-mile range with it. I put in some slightly better NiCad batteries. It was much lighter. Can you stop at the light? Nobody knows it's electric. So, with other car, people notice it. I know it's like getting into arguments about what I should build or shouldn't build, but I want to build a bullet car. When I say bullet car, it's very aerodynamic. Dragster would be one example. So I could get a lot of range, you get high speed. See 100 mile an hour probably. 100-mile range, I think. I think a penny a mile for electricity. See, so now you got three good things, and it's a cool looking car. It's a dragster, you know. People want to try those. So there's a lot of good things I can combine. And I'm trying to do it all with off-the-shelf, inexpensive stuff. Like you looked under the hood. If you look under the hood of a Tesla, you're just going to see black boxes. How do you fix a black box?
True.
How do you get it fixed? I'm not sure where their warranty is at on that stuff, but I'm sure they charge a good buck when you do have to fix it. And you have to go through that. You have no choice. Or this thing you can almost fix yourself. You know what's sad? In some ways, electric cars could really kick butt. They put the transmission lines along the freeway, charge as you go on the freeway.
Oh, wow.